Whoever you are, whoever you may be, have no fear. Uncle Mikey is here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I had I guess, the privilege of watching Civil War, the new one that came out here recently. So it's Civil War movie 2024. Um, I watched it so you don't have to. Um, the title sounds like it's a civil war between states. Now, if we all knew what the Civil War in our own United States history, it was the North against the South. And and so the winner was the North that said they were fighting for slavery, but really, on the side note, it was about the money. So the South decided we're not paying that federal tax anymore. And so the banks in Europe decided, well, we're going to go get you. And so they used the word, fighting for slavery, which, was a good thing too. But that's not what this movie is about. So basically, it starts with a group of reporters who are filming scenes of violence. Okay, somehow these press people can walk in the middle of violence and have the ability to not get shot or whatever, at least in the opening of it. And so it's not a big star movie. Kirsten Dunst, I think she was the lady in Spider-Man back in the day, and she's older here. She's older here, so she's kind of the lead press person, and they decide that they're going to go to Washington D.C. to interview the current president. Now, just to let you know, this movie, you don't know who's fighting against who. You're only going to get a couple little verbiage things where you might figure it out. But basically, it is a movie that goes from one violent scene to another. So if it's the future of the Civil War in America, it is going to be violence, chaos, not knowing whose side who's on. And so basically, what we thought, or at least I assumed, was the good guys was called the Western Front. And so again, isn't the United States the Western Front? And so you really don't know who is fighting who. And they only have like the president talks, practices a speech in the opening scene, and then the end scene. Well, I guess I won't give it away, but if you're thinking in terms of violence, that's what ends up happening. And so you can't tell who's fighting who. So now, what I think it is the only thing I could tell was it was against being invaded by the immigrants. Okay, you couldn't really tell whose side was the good guys, maybe until the end, and even then, it's kind of a guess. And so the only way that I kind of figured it out was they pulled into this again. It's so violent. It's just it's over the top violent. I certainly wouldn't recommend young children to watch this for no reason. There's no reason for children to watch this. There really is no reason for women. If you have PTSD, if you've been in the military, there is no reason to watch this movie. And so the only thing is they pull in the press people, they pull in, and they're literally a mass grave that's on a dump truck that goes down into a ditch, and they pull up and catch them, the press, and there's 6 of them, and 5 are there at the gravesite, and one guy is back there in the back in the vehicle. So 2 of the people that is in this group with Kirsten, they ask him, this man asks him, he's got a A17, whatever it is, in his hand. And he asked one of the guys, one guy. Now, he didn't look Caucasian, okay? So he doesn't look Caucasian. So he asked him, where is he from? Okay? He asked him, where is he from? He puts him down on his knees and asks him this. And he would not tell him where he was from. And so on the 3rd time when he asked him, he wouldn't tell him, and he offed him. All right. Then he asked the other people, well, where are you from? One said Missouri. One said, and he said, well, that's cool. One said Florida, and one said Colorado. Yeah. Okay. And so that's 5. Then he asked the other guy, and he asked him, where are you from? And he wouldn't tell him. He said, you see what just happened to him? Where are you from? And he said, Hong Kong. And bam, he blew him away. So that was the only thing that made me think, well, maybe it's the invasion of outside people coming into our country. So anyway, they made their way to the president to ask him something, and I will leave that to you. So I would not waste my time watching this movie. All it is to get us fighting against each other. Now, immigration is serious, and it is an invasion. And, you know, I would like for you, if you want to watch a couple of other of my videos about it, about immigration, about the invasion, to tune in to a couple of other videos, go to my channel. And, you know, again, that's my review. To whoever you are, whoever you may be, have no fear. Uncle Mikey's here. Check out my videos. I will see you on the next video. Thank you.